Hello. It is a gloomy day in Williamsburg. Airplane. Oh, hi. It's a gloomy day in Williamsburg, and I am trying to see if I can film myself without being embarrassed. Um, I don't know if I have anything particularly interesting to say today, but I have a few things I want to do. I want to go to Winsome Bakery because I've been hearing people raving about it for years and I've never done. There's usually a line, and I see a line already. So much for getting here early. So it was super cute in there, but I decided to eat outside so I wouldn't bother anyone. I'm not sure how long the wait is going to be, but I brought a book to read while I wait. I just got this the other day. Rent Boy by Gary and Dana. I've been wanting to read it for a while, but it's a quick one. I can probably finish it today or this weekend. Um, let you know how it goes. Okay, the wait wasn't so bad. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese because everybody says it's the best here. I was a little wary because it has what's called ginger deluxe in it, but looking at that, that's just a sauce. It's not like full pieces of ginger. In my mind, those flavors didn't go great together, but we shall see. Everyone says it's amazing. At the counter girl's recommendation, I got a mochi donut and I got a black sesame latte. So the bacon and cheese is in some sort of scallion pancake. It's really good, and the ginger deluxe is what seems to be some sort of ginger mayonnaise, but I'm not crazy about it. But it must be very popular. They sell it in jars inside. You get some acquired taste. But this little pancake bacon, egg, and cheese is banging. I don't know if you heard me burp, but I did. It's very greasy. You can tell by my fingers. And I forgot to grab a napkin. I'm sitting by the exit door. And it's really funny because people on the street keep trying to come through. So it's a parade. It's like, ooh, people pulling the door now. Yeah, I didn't want to leave all my stuff out here. Go inside and grab napkins. So I'm just gonna wipe it on my pants like an animal. Judge me. It's funny. I love clothing, but I'm not very precious about it. It's a cake donut. It's very dense. It's very buttery and covered in cinnamon sugar. So good. And if anyone knows how to keep lipstick on through a meal, tell me. I'm terrible at being a makeup lady. And I know it's kind of always looks like this. Lipstick reapply. But I've been eating a lot with, so I'm going to use this receipt. Sue me. Good mess. I don't know how I feel about these. I got them when I was out with my buddy Marta. There was a vendor over by Prospect Park. I find the little street vendor sunglass guys, you know, they have your basics, but there's always like one or two styles that are like actually very cool. So I always take the time to look. So win some was thumbs up. I don't know if I'm gonna make it one of my regular spots, maybe a treat every once in a while. It's always cute to take family or friends when you're in town. I ended up not finishing the pancake sandwich or the donut. I wasn't actually that hungry. The latte tasted delicious, but I should have got an extra shot in it because I'm not feeling awake yet. I'm actually walking around the corner to another coffee spot to get an actual coffee. Just a drip. When I say actual coffee, I mean a drip. I am not a coffee snob. I will drink soil, basically. But as long as I get the caffeine in me in the morning, otherwise, it's a no-go. I'm nothing without my coffee. Okay, so this place, 19 Cafe, is clutch. It's basically the only coffee shop in this neighborhood. It's weird hours. It's probably going to be crazy busy in here. But I need it. Okay, coffee in hand, ready to go. I'm gonna venture home, dig out an umbrella, and then I'm gonna head to the Elizabeth Street Garden because I would love to get there one more time before it closes, but I don't know what the status is today. And hopefully it won't be super crowded, just because it's not the nicest day out. It's pretty shitty out, actually. So I couldn't find a umbrella. I'm not actually convinced now that I own one, because I tend to lose them. But I did find a raincoat, so that I'll have to do. Hopefully the forecast is wrong. I got to ride one of the brand new-ish sea trains. I don't know how I feel about it. It was nicer, but it like just didn't feel right. It felt like an airport tram. So it is actually raining now, and I definitely fucked up not having an umbrella. I might have to buy one, but I don't know how I'm gonna carry it. We'll see. It's officially spring. I see cherry blossoms, or whatever that is. When I lived in Philly, the cherry blossoms were my favorite time of year. Not necessarily when they were blooming, but when they fell, because the sidewalks would be covered in leaves, and it looked like cotton candy all over the ground and was pretty magical. I think it's supposed to stop raining in like 10 minutes. If it does, fabulous. If it doesn't, it might be bad news because that means I'm going to end up shopping in order to make my trip into the city worthwhile. And that is always bad news. I have so many things, but never enough. Never enough things. I want all the things. It's cute. I see these all the time, and I like them, but I don't think it's my taste. But I still fantasize about being in the tax bracket that would make it possible. Oh, these lighter ones are pretty. I typically end up in this neighborhood for work. But look at that beautiful bag behind the stairs. Let's do a zoom. Still figuring out this new camera. Yeah, you can see why this part of town can be a bit overwhelming. I used to work in this neighborhood as well. I feel like that is most of what the city is to me. Neighborhoods I used to work in. So that place was really chaotic. I did not want to hang out there. It's not a very large space, but I used to come here a lot. And it makes me very sad that it's going to be closing. Hopefully, it can be saved. Of course, just as I arrive, it starts to rain a little bit. See, I'm hiding under a tree. The coffee I grabbed is actually the best that I've had all day, but I don't need more caffeine. It's just for some reason the act of sitting and reading a book feels weird without a beverage. That's my hang up. Also, hilariously, in that coffee shop, there was another guy vlogging. There was like 3 people vlogging actually, but this guy had a really fancy camera and it was magnetic, and he like stuck it to a pole and was doing his thing. Mine is not that fancy. think my favorite is this cherub humping these grapes. So I walked over to Orchard because there's a bookstore over here that I've been wanting to go to. I don't need more books, but I want something for when I finish the one I started today. I try to be good and be one in, one out with books. I've got about 10 on my shelf waiting to be read. We'll pretend that's not the case today. I'm not entirely sure where this place is. I know it's on Orchard. I'll just keep walking until I see it. Found it. It was super cute in there, but it was super crowded. So I think the theme of the day is me being overwhelmed by crowded places. As expected, my beautiful hair day has dissipated for his town. I just spent way too much money in Dana Foley, but I got the prettiest dress I've ever seen. And that's my day, folks.